But when you start playing with $20 million, bro,
Yeah.
and you turning away from it, man, that means you don't need no fucking money, man. All you have is your soul. And you can go anywhere, you can get everything you need, bro. Period. It's all you need, man. We make fucking $5,000 off chicken a fucking day, bro. That ain't shit. It's called hustling, coming up with something that's gonna make you make some money. I don't have to do interviews and shit. I could sell chicken for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it.
I'm hating too, so why you cut me off then? I said I can sell chicken for the rest of my life and still make bread. I don't have to do interviews, shows, none of that shit.
Sure.
But can anybody else?
Orlando Brown is a genius. Shout out to Orlando Brown. He had this interviewer angry and shaking the whole time. Orlando Brown, this interviewer did not like Orlando Brown. He did not like the interview, how it went, because he couldn't dictate the way the interview went. Orlando Brown is not the one to allow someone to dictate how an interview is going to go. Orlando Brown is extremely intelligent. He is extremely calculated. He plays chess, not checkers. Him and Charleston White, two men that, you know, when it comes to social media, they play chess, not checkers. This interviewer, you could just see the frustration from this interviewer because he couldn't get Orlando to the place that he wanted to get Orlando. He couldn't get Orlando to say the things that he wanted Orlando to say. And you could see it in his face. You could see it in his body language. You could see it in his demeanor. You could see it in his responses. It was as clear as day. The comment about the chicken, when he said, yeah, I'm excited to try it. And Orlando Brown was like, yeah, so I am too. So why you cutting me off?
I don't have to do interviews and shit. I could sell chicken for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it.
I'm hating too, so why you cut me off then? I said I can sell chicken for the rest of my life and still make bread. I don't have to do interviews, shows, none of that shit.
Man, this interviewer was extremely frustrated. He was extremely flustered. This was a very, very good interview on behalf of Orlando Brown. And please take note of how the interviewer repeatedly says, oh, so basically you're saying, oh, so you're saying, so you're saying, so you're saying. That's all he kept saying is, so you're saying. And Orlando Brown is like, no, I'm telling you exactly what I'm saying.
Actually a very important message that you're saying without actually saying it.
I always say blatant what I say. I never ever have a code or it's either you hear it or you choose to wanna acknowledge it or you don't. Those are the trollers, bro. Ain't shit I ever said was in between the lines, bro.
So you're saying it as it
That's
is?
on Bloods, nigga. What the fuck is he talking about? What your brother talking about? Everything I've ever said, bro, has been 1,000. It's always a troller. Well, he's saying this and nah, bro. Nah, man. Nah, I can say it to you. If I say somebody getting bent over the couch, is that a code? He's talking in code. No, the nigga was bent over the couch. Who? Meek Mill?
There's no need for you to go and reword anything that I'm saying. There's no need for you to go reinterpret anything that I'm saying. I'm telling you exactly what I'm saying. Cat Williams does that as well. A lot of times people try to reinterpret or reword what Cat Williams is saying, and Cat Williams will come out and tell you, that's not what I said. What I said was, and what I mean is exactly what I said. So it's just an interviewer's tactic. You know, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get you to say something off the rails. They're trying to go viral off of, you know, you saying something that's totally outlandish, or they're trying to go back and clip up the video and, you know, basically show you in a negative light, or get you to say something, get it to appear that you said something that you never really said is what this type of interviewer is trying to do. So again, it was very extremely calculated by Orlando Brown. This is not Orlando Brown's first rodeo. Obviously, it does seem like it's the interviewer's first rodeo because Orlando Brown absolutely ran circles around this interviewer. It was as clear as day. Orlando Brown is intelligent, and contrary to what's been portrayed in the media, I had the opportunity to meet Orlando Brown myself, and Orlando Brown is a very good brother. I highly respect Orlando Brown, and and I highly respect what he said in this interview, especially as far as P Diddy. The interviewer tried to get him to slip up a couple times and say some things about P Diddy, and Orlando Brown was, he wasn't taking it there. And you could see the interviewer clearly get frustrated again that he wasn't getting what he wanted to hear from Orlando Brown. He asked Orlando Brown several questions about how did you meet P Diddy? What age did you meet? Where did you guys meet? Like, why you want to know all this about me and P Diddy? Because you clearly don't care about P Diddy the way I care about P Diddy. P Diddy was, a friend of mine in terms of Orlando's case. And P Diddy is a fellow black man, and you are a Caucasian, and you are trying to come in here and you are trying to get two black men to basically tear each other down and go at each other's throats, which is what the media commonly tries to do. Is they try to get black men to go at each other and tear each other down publicly, publicly humiliate each other, and publicly create this beef. And Orlando Brown wasn't having it. He wasn't taking it there. So much respect to Orlando Brown.